massive surprise for you.
Yeah, that was a big time move, and you know, the first thing I want to say is Jeremy Lamb and Kevin Martin. They were both great players, great teammates, and you know, having spent some time with them, it's sad to see them go for sure. And then in terms of the other 4 players that came in, we're excited. We have, you know, some catch up to play, but we're definitely excited. We think they can really help us.
What does a player like that, James, and even some of the other guys that you brought in, do to the chemistry now of this team, just the makeup of this team?
Well, I think he's always been an efficient, easy player to play with. You know, I think the way he plays, the style that he plays, is very in tune with what we're trying to do here, and so I don't think it'll be as tough of a transition.
How much better did y'all get to that? How much better did y'all get with this deal, do you think?
You know, it's tough to say just because we haven't been on the floor together. But I think it's going to help us moving forward. And you know, how old is James? 23. 23 years old, and he's had Olympic experience, a lot of experience, and then not just him, the other guys that came in as well, and you know, Cole Aldridge in the defense, and Daquan Cook in the shooting, and Ryan Hayward doing a little bit of everything. So we're pretty familiar with all the players.
When you first heard about it, what were your initial thoughts? What hit you?
Well, I wasn't as shocked because I had heard about it, like we heard about it possibly happening, but it was, you know, I was just like, well, I'm hoping that it happens, or like I didn't know. I was like, I think it'd be a great deal for us. It would help us. So when I found out last night at whatever 10, 11, 12, I was pretty excited.
How do you foresee you guys playing together?
It's gonna be it's gonna be similar, you know. I think. With Kmart, we lost an extremely talented scorer, very talented scorer, and same with Jeremy Lamb. And but James Harden can really score the ball as well, and you know, come off picks and things like that.
Does this change your expectations for what this team might be able to do?
You know, I think we could have. I think, you know, the way we're looking at it is we want to make the playoffs, whether the trade happened or not, and we're still looking, you know, the same exact focus, same exact goal.
Does this take some pressure off of you, Jeremy, a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably say so a little bit. But you know, it's not really. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like we all put pressure on ourselves. You know, as a team, like we want to win and we want to do those things, and so we want to play well, we want to play together, and so we put a lot of pressure on ourselves.
But the point is, because of the kind of player he is, the caliber, defenses can't focus on, say, you, for instance.
They couldn't just focus on me before either.
Right, but they got to focus on a lot of different things now. So it would seem like it would take some pressure off of you on the floor.
Yeah. I mean, Kmart can score the ball. The people have to game plan for him as well, you know. So I think it might change it a little bit. They're different types of players, but I think they had to really pay attention to Kmart before, and they had to pay attention to Harden now.
Does it equalize some of the attention? Will the attention perhaps be spread around a little bit more, just in terms of the time you have to spend as sort of the most visible player on the team? Does that help a little bit in that regard?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how everything plays out, but yeah, I think like you said, it'll be dispersed a little more.